Hi everybody, I'm here with quite the stack of Blu-rays, movies that I got to add to my collection. Some of them are brand new, some of them are used. Some of them I got from Amazon online, some of them I got from my store that I go to where they have a lot of used and sometimes new movies to pick. So I'm going to go through these pretty quick, and here we go. First we have Woody Allen, Manhattan. This is a movie that I'm upgrading to Blu-ray from DVD. I'm going to be upgrading a lot of Woody Allen movies to Blu-rays, and you're going to be seeing me getting a bunch of Woody Allen movies as the times go on here. Okay, Paul Newman in Cool Hand Luke. That's a good movie that I haven't even owned, even on DVD. This is the first time. Okay, Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. Never seen this movie before. This is a blind buy. Got it used for just a few bucks. I hear mixed things on this movie. We'll see how I feel about it. And Tom Cruise is in that, and Tom Cruise is also in this. This is Rain Man, a movie that I like. For me, right now, I haven't seen everything Tom Cruise ever did, but this is one of my favorite Tom Cruise roles with Dustin Hoffman. It's an upgrade from a DVD. Here's another upgrade from a DVD, I hope. Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. Okay, this is a movie I've never seen before. Marlon Brando, classic. Last Tango in Paris. I think I owe it to myself to give it a shot. It was only like $5. Why not? Okay, this is an upgrade. Insomnia. Al Pacino and Robin Williams together. And this is a really good movie. There was also a foreign one that was good too. Foreign version. Okay, here's a movie I really like. The Devil's Rejects, a modern day Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a lot of ways. I really don't care for Rob Zombie's work. I didn't like his two Halloween movies. I didn't love his Monsters movie either. This is the best thing I've seen so far, by far, from that director. How about Burt Reynolds from 1981 in Sharky's Machine with Rachel Ward? All right. Let's go back to Paul Newman in The Hustler with Jackie Gleason and also George C. Scott. Good film. This is the first Marx Brothers film I ever got around to seeing in its entirety, straight through. And it's A Night at the Opera, a Blu-ray upgrade from a box set I have on DVD. I'm going to be upgrading a lot of movies onto Blu-ray. Charles Bronson in Murphy's Law. I've seen this movie before. Okay, back to George C. Scott, who I mentioned in The Hustler. Probably his most famous or biggest movie, Patton. A classic I've never seen because I don't like the whole topic. But because I like George C. Scott, because it's a great movie, I'm going to give it a try at some point. Going from that to The Three Stooges. This is The Three Stooges theatrical movie that came out. And I thought that these guys actually played the Three Stooges pretty well. I don't usually go for these kinds of redos, but I enjoyed it. Here's an upgrade, I hope, of the DVD of Vice Squad. Vice Squad, I've heard mixed things about the quality of this. On the 4K, I think, wasn't too good. But this is Blu-ray. I mean, I don't know. We'll take a look at that. Okay, I never saw this before. Todd Slaughter, Face at the Window. The Face at the Window. And yeah, that looks pretty weird, and it's a 1939 horror. Love horror. Here's another horror film. This is an upgrade, The Devil's Reign. This has William Shatner, Ernest Borgnine, Tom Skerritt, Eddie Albert, Ida Lupino, Keenan Wynn, and a small role by John Travolta. This is a crazy movie. All right. Here's an upgrade of Psycho 2 on Blu-ray. Formerly, I had it on DVD. Here's another Death Wish movie, Death Wish 3. I'm in the process right now of getting all the Death Wish movies, and I'm waiting for Death Wish 2 to arrive in the mail. It's going to be the unrated version. Okay, here's Scarface, the early 1930s one with Paul Muni, and the Al Pacino one I love. And it took stuff from this, actually. Well, some stuff's very similar. And I think finally, for this particular video, an upgrade for me of Sunset Boulevard. Classic film. And that is it. I think I forgot a title or two. No, wait a minute. I don't know if I showed you this before, but I said that was it. It's not it. This is Charles Bronson in Death Wish. Okay, the first Death Wish. Now, you might see 4K here, and I don't do 4K. And believe you me, I got really nervous when I got this, and I said, oh my God, it says 4K on it. No. And it turns out it's a Blu-ray in here, too. It's Blu-ray and 4K. Okay, so there you go. Charles Bronson in Death Wish. There, I remembered it. Okay, everybody, thanks. Listen, if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. And also, I do live movie shows where we have discussions, me and my two friends, and we welcome your comments. And you can join us, and we can talk about all things movies and TV and stuff like that. So please watch out for that. Do that once a week. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, and I hope you come back.